Welcome to Explainer Insight. Today, I'm going to explain the movie called Freaks of Nature released in the year 2015. At the start of the movie, we see a city named Ohio where vampires, humans, and zombies live together. In this city, the vampires had the highest status because they were provided with all the facilities. They were even given bottles of blood so that they do not drink human blood. The humans were in the second position who were upset from both the zombies and the vampires. And on the third stage, some zombies were kept separate from the city because they want to taste human brain as they get a chance. A machine was placed around their neck so that they can be in control. But the most interesting thing was that for the children of all these three creatures, there was a school in the city. Here we see our first main character Dag, who likes a schoolgirl named Lorelei very much. But unfortunately Lorelei doesn't like him at all. Now we are shown Petra, and she also liked a rich vampire very much, Milan of her college. One day Milan invites her to his house party. And here we meet Ned, who was the most intelligent boy at the school. But his parents did not like him at all, and always scolded him. This means the lives of all three were stuck here. When Petra goes to Milan's party, they both enjoy themselves a lot together, and they both also get so close to each other. Here Milan tries to make her vampire by biting, but Petra refuses him immediately on this. Milan gets angry with her. That's why Petra says to him, yes, to become a vampire. The next day, when she sees herself in the mirror, she understands that she is converting into a vampire. She calls Milan immediately, but she sees that he has deleted his number already. She understands immediately that Milan had used her to drink her blood. Now the scene shifts towards the playground of the school, where we are shown a coach who was also the owner of a very large meat factory. But he was a very greedy man because to save his money, he fired all factory workers and appointed the zombies. Now, when all are playing on the ground. Meanwhile, Dag's ball hits and injures a player. On this, the coach of Dag gets so angry with him, but Lorelei, who is sitting in the audience, gets impressed with him and decides to meet him. They both are doing romantic talking at Dad's house together. During that Dax, parents come inside seeing that Lorelei goes out from there. His parents told him that you are growing up. There will be big changes in your body. Listening to this, he gets uncomfortable. After that, the scene shifts toward Ned, whose parents were humiliating him. Now he gets so much tired of their words that he leaves the house and goes to the zombies area. There he sees that how zombies are enjoying themselves and they do whatever their hearts want and they are not affected by anyone's words. Seeing that, Ned also decides to become a zombie. For this he asks the zombie standing nearby to bite him, and after being bitten by that zombie, Ned himself converts into a zombie. Now, after some days, that city is attacked by aliens. Seeing them, everyone gets so much nervous. On this matter, the people of all three creatures do a meeting where they start blaming each other for calling the aliens. Now all the three riots all over the city to teach each other a lesson. There is chaos everywhere. We are shown Lorelei, to whom it does not matter at all. She says to Dag to be physical. Now Dag takes her to his home. They both were about to be intimate. Meanwhile, the vampires attack them. They both jump from the home and save their lives. But those vampires were behind them. That's why they both enter into a house to save them. But after some time they realize that they are stuck. Because the house in which they enter, there's a secret meeting of the zombies going on. Then all zombies attack them and the vampires coming from outside also fight. At the end of that whole fight, only Dag, Petra, and Ned survives. The three also are about to attack each other. Meanwhile, aliens attack there at the same time. Dag remembers that this is his teacher's house, who lives in the basement. Dag requests him a lot to get him inside, and in the last accepting their request, his teacher gets him inside. Now Dag keeps an eye on the aliens from the window. But at that time, Ned and Petra feel so angry and they both kill Dag's teacher and eat him. Dad gets angry with them, but now nothing could be done. So they all three spend the night in the basement. But Dag was so much worried about his parents. That's why he decides to leave and go to his house. In the morning, the three of them come out of the basement. But because of the hot sun outside, Petra's skin burns because vampires cannot live in the sunlight. Dag gives her all the clothes and starts running without clothes, but running in a hurry. All the three separate apart. Meanwhile, Petra and Ned reach the college, and shortly after their arrival, Dag also arrives there. He tells both a secret thing. He tells them that he meets aliens on the way. But those aliens do nothing to him. Here Ned gets an idea, and he says that he understands that those aliens can only feel synthetic things. That's why when we dressed, then they were feeling us. They all three spend some time there together, and when they seem that aliens have gone from here, then they take off the clothes and go to Dad's house. But Dad could not find his parents. Even after searching for them on this, he becomes so hopeless. They are all sitting. Meanwhile, an alien attacks them because they were dressed up by that time. An alien takes Ned with him. Petra tries to save him and attacks that alien, but she fails, and that alien takes Ned with him on this. Petra and Dag becomes so much upset, but surprisingly, after some time, Ned comes back. He tells both that maybe Petra succeeded in killing that alien. That's why that alien cannot take him to the base camp. He falls in the middle of the city with that. He also comes to know the reason behind the alien's arrival. He tells them that those aliens need a chemical that can be found in the factory of the coach. Now all the three go to the coach, but there Ned feels hungry and he eats the coach's girlfriend. On this, the coach gets them out of the factory. Now they were going back. Meanwhile, aliens attack them and they throw all three in some factory where aliens kept all the people of the town. Now Ned sees his family, who was completely converted into a zombie. That's why meeting them Ned feels so happy. On the other side, Dag also meets his family, who were still humans. Meanwhile, they get an idea that if they attack aliens together, then that trap will break down. All do the same. And breaking the aliens' trap, all those get free from there. Everyone goes towards the coach's factory directly, but chasing them aliens arrive at the factory where they all take out something like a baby from their bodies and going into the chemical that becomes a very big alien and calls everyone fool. He says that you all do not have any wisdom, and then he begins to attack everyone. But meanwhile, an ammonia liquid falls on him. Mistakenly, that alien becomes little with that, and then he goes into his ship. But as he leaves, he puts a bomb in the factory. But meanwhile, Dag converts into a male werewolf. This is the big change his parents were talking about. Then he throws that bomb into the spaceship. And those aliens all explode. And in the last we see that all the people were living with peace in that city. And now Dag is dating Petra instead of Lorelei. That was all from the video. I hope you liked it. Subscribe for more content like this and hit the like button to help us out. Also, leave a comment if you want us to explain your favorite movie. Until next time, take care.